Okay guys, we're gearing up to make some char cloth. I got some strips of cotton cloth here cut up into little squares or little size patches, like about an inch by 2 inches maybe. Just rough bits of cotton. And I've got a pair of cans here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hole at the top of one of the cans, and then I'm going to cut it with the tin snips. I'm just going to cut a little bit of a flange, and then that'll just fit over the top. So this will be the can that has the material in it, and this will be the can that goes over the top to seal it, and then I can put that straight over the fire, and when the smoke stops, that should be my char cloth ready to go. Alright, see ya. Okay guys, preparing our tins here to make char cloth. Gotta make a hole on top over here. So what we're gonna do is gonna use our trusty old SOG power tool. It's got a little metal piercing thing here, attachment. That should be more than enough to let the smoke out for when we're making our char cloth. Okay, now what we need to do, this is where our char cloth will go. That'll be over the fire, this will be over the top, but because it's the same circumference, we can't place it over the top. So here comes tin snips mark 1. Just we make a little incision, that's heaps. There, there, okay, so that just goes over the top and seals in the gases, contains the heat, and then that will aid in the char cloth making process. We'll give that a shot and see what happens. Okay, so we have our char cloth, goes in here, bits and pieces of cotton. Okay, we won't put that many in, that'll be plenty. Okay, that goes over the top. And then what we'll do is we'll go over to the kitchen and we'll get it organized. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, at the risk of getting in big trouble from the missus, we're going to do a char cloth here in the kitchen, because I couldn't be stuffed starting a log fire outside, so here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, remember this is an experiment. See, it's starting to smoke up at the top, Pucci?
Yep.
That means that char cloth is heating up inside.
Fire.
So that'll be nice and hot. So when the smoke stops, that means that char cloth is done. Still a fair bit of smoke coming. Looks like the smoke is basically stopped. Flame is still the same. Smoke stopped, so theoretically that would indicate that the char cloth is done. Okay, we'll stop the fire. Okay, we'll let it cool down and then we'll check the contents. Back in a sec. Okay, just testing, checking to see the result of this test, char cloth making. The tins have cooled down. And sure enough, making char cloth. So it is definitely charred. Try to get it out of there, see what it looks like. Okay, definitely charred the cloth. It's fairly, still fairly hard to the touch. It's not falling apart, so I think it worked. Now the next test will be to see if it catches a spark. Okay, the char cloth took the spark and has continued to burn, and so the experiment was successful. Okay, cheers.